Your soulmate is about to surprise you. It's about location. My beloved child, freeze your steps and do not scroll past this screen. For the universe has just triangulated a specific geographical coordinate where your destiny is scheduled to collide with your reality. And to skip this video now is to throw away the map just as the treasure chest is being dug up. You are seeing this because your soulmate is not just thinking about you. They are physically positioning themselves in a location that is significant to your future. The angels are screaming that the sudden, inexplicable urge you have felt recently to visit a specific place, a coffee shop, a park, or a different route home, is not a whim. It is a magnetic pull. God is revealing that your soulmate is about to surprise you. But the surprise isn't just their presence. It is the location itself. This place holds the energetic key to unlocking the union you have prayed for. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you risk ignoring the GPS of the spirit, leaving your partner waiting at the meeting point alone. The reason this location is the pivot point of your life is that it acts as a portal of reunion. God is revealing that the surprise is that this location is likely somewhere you have avoided in the past, or a place you feel strangely drawn to right now without knowing why. The shock comes from the realization that your soulmate is currently there or heading there, carrying a specific gift or message that will clarify every confusing signal you have received in the last 6 months. If you skip this video, you might stay home out of habit, missing the divine appointment by mere minutes. But if you stay, you will receive the coordinates of destiny. You must trust this sudden pull. God is showing that the coincidence of you both being in this place at the same time is mathematically impossible without divine intervention. It is a setup for a miracle. Something huge is waiting for you in the visual details of this specific location. A specific color that will stand out unnaturally when you arrive. God wants you to know that as you approach this place, you will see the color emerald green repeatedly on a sign, a car, or a stranger's clothing. Do not ignore it. This is the ghost signal from heaven. Do not disconnect, for the next part reveals the specific time window in which this surprise will occur and why missing it by even 5 minutes changes the entire outcome. Hold on, for the map is being unfolded. My devoted seeker, synchronize your internal clock and pay absolute attention, for we are narrowing down the time window mentioned in the last revelation. And to scroll away now is to arrive at the station just as the train is pulling away. You are here because the location of your surprise is governed by a specific divine timing. The angels are revealing that this is not a coincidence you can force. It is a golden hour alignment. God is screaming that within the next 48 hours, there is a specific 60-minute window, likely between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m., where the veil between you and your soulmate is thinnest at this location. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you risk showing up too early or too late, missing the intersection of your timelines. But if you stay, you receive the schedule. You must understand that your soulmate is moving according to a divine rhythm, and the universe is trying to sync your steps with theirs. The reason this synchronization is the turning point is that you are currently vibrating at a frequency of waiting, but you need to vibrate at the frequency of a meeting to physically lock your timeline to this golden hour and signal to the universe that you are ready to be in the right place at the right time. I ask you to subscribe to the channel and like this video immediately. By doing this, you are not just clicking a button. You are winding the clock of destiny. The angels are watching. This subscription is your agreement to show up for your own life. Share this video with a friend who believes in miracles. By opening the door for others, you ensure your own door remains open. Leave a comment below saying, "I am synced to stamp this time coordinate into your reality." Something huge is waiting for you in the auditory details of this location. A specific sound that will pierce through the noise the moment you arrive. God wants you to know that you will hear a specific song playing from a car or a store or a specific ringtone that has deep meaning to you. Do not ignore it. This is the siren of recognition. Do not disconnect, for the next part reveals the specific 3 numbers you will see on a license plate or receipt at this location that confirm your soulmate is within 100 feet of you. Hold on, for the countdown has begun. My attuned observer, scan your environment immediately and do not blink, for we are decoding that the 3 numbers that serve as the proximity alarm for your soulmate, and to scroll away now is to silence the radar just as the target comes into range. You are here because the specific sequence you will see at this location, on a license plate, a receipt, or a digital sign, is 222 or 555. The angels are revealing that this is not random math. It is the union code. Michael is screaming that seeing these numbers is the universe's way of shouting, "You are close." The shock comes from the realization that your soulmate is seeing the exact same numbers at the exact same moment, creating a synchronized bridge between your minds. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you will treat these digits as coincidence, missing the vital signal to stop and look up. But if you stay, you will realize that 222 means partnership is here, and 555 means the change is happening. Now, the reason these numbers are the critical marker is that they pinpoint the exact radius of the surprise. God is revealing that when you spot this sequence, your soulmate is within a 50-foot radius of where you are standing. It is a spiritual GPS locking onto their energy signature. The angels are worried because they see you distracted by your phone or your worries, walking right past the miracle. You must be vigilant. God is saying that the moment these numbers flash before your eyes, you must physically stop moving and scan the crowd. The universe is showing that the surprise is not just that they are there, but that they are looking for you too, guided by the same invisible numbers. You are playing a cosmic game of hide and seek, and you just found the clue that wins the game. Something huge is waiting for you in the physical body immediately following the sighting of these numbers, a specific, uncontrollable physical reaction. Archangel Michael wants you to know that the moment you lock eyes with the numbers, your heart will skip a beat or you will feel a sudden weakness in your knees. Do not sit down. This is the soul shock. It is the physical confirmation that your energetic twin is so close that your magnetic fields are crashing into each other. Do not disconnect, for the next part reveals the specific object your soulmate is holding or wearing that will allow you to identify them instantly in a crowded room. Hold on, for the visual confirmation is coming next. My vigilant watcher, sharpen your gaze and do not let your attention wander, for we are identifying the visual marker that separates your soulmate from every other person in the crowd. And to scroll away now is to look right at them and see a stranger. You are here because the specific object your soulmate is holding or wearing, the one that confirms their identity instantly, is a distinct red accessory. It could be a red scarf, a red hat, a red tie, or a phone case. The angels are revealing that this color is not a fashion choice, it is a spiritual flair. Michael is screaming that while the location vibrates with green, as revealed in part 1, your soulmate is wearing red to create a divine contrast. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you'll be looking for a face you might not recognize. But if you stay, you will look for the color. God is showing that this flash of red is the universe's way of flagging them down for you. The reason this visual identification is the pivot point is that your eyes have been veiled by past disappointments. God is revealing that you need to spiritually wash your eyes to see this sign clearly. To physically activate your spiritual sight and declare to the universe that you are ready to recognize your other half, I ask you to subscribe to the channel and like this video right now. By doing this, you are removing the veil of doubt that has kept you blind to true love. The angels are watching. This subscription is your request for 2020 spiritual vision. Leave a comment below saying, "I see the sign," to command your eyes to focus on the red marker. Do not hesitate, for the moment you click that button, the blurriness in your love life begins to clear. Something huge is waiting for you in the physical movement immediately following this identification. A specific gesture this person will make the moment you spot the red object. God wants you to know that they will check their watch or look at their phone with a visible sense of anticipation. They are not just standing there, they are waiting for you. Do not disconnect, for the next part reveals the specific first word they will say to you, or you to them, that breaks the ice and proves this meeting was written in the stars. Hold on, for the silence is about to be broken. My destined heart, quiet your breath and step into the circle of fire, for we are decoding the first words that will break the silence between you and your destiny. And to scroll away now is to turn your back on the conversation you have rehearsed in your soul for a lifetime. You are here because the moment you spot the specific red accessory mentioned in the previous revelation, the atmosphere around you will shift violently. The angels are revealing that nature itself will signal this arrival before a single word is spoken. You will experience a sudden stillness. It will feel as if the wind has died down, the traffic noise has faded, and the world has held its breath. God is screaming that this is not a coincidence. It is the vacuum of creation. The universe is pausing to record the voice of your soulmate. If you disconnect before this message concludes, you might mistake this silence for awkwardness and walk away. But if you stay, you will stand your ground. You must understand that this silence is the canvas upon which your future is about to be painted. The reason this interaction is the ultimate test is that the first words they speak will not be a grand declaration of love. They will be a divine test disguised as a mundane question. God is revealing that this person will likely approach you and ask something simple like, "Do you have the time?" or "Is this seat taken?" The shock comes from the realization that while their mouth asks a simple question, their eyes are asking, "Is it you?" You must answer with your spirit, not just your voice. The angels are showing that at the exact moment they speak, a natural phenomenon will occur, a sudden gust of wind blowing leaves in a circle, or a flock of birds taking flight all at once behind them. This is the nature confirmation replacing the digital numbers. The earth itself is reacting to the union of two powerhouse souls. You must not look at the birds. You must look at them. God is saying that if you answer with warmth and eye contact, you unlock the next level. But if you retreat, the moment evaporates. Something huge is waiting for you in the physical sensation immediately following this exchange. A startling static shock. Archangel Michael wants you to know that the moment your skin brushes against theirs, even if it is just handing them an object or sitting near them, you will feel a sharp, undeniable zap of electricity that startles both of you. Do not apologize. This is the energetic handshake. It is the physical evidence that your two auras have just merged into one field.